On live, youtube.com. Jordan is great. Ping seems to be fine. On live. Gem? Gem? Gem on the Yogg? No way.
Hey, guys.
No, I don't want to learn the basics. I want to play. Okay. Server browser. Let's get back into the server browsing. Oh, Metro 2040. No, 2014. Okay. Man, that was like. What, 9 years ago now? Yeah, it was 9 years ago. Back when Jordan is Great 505 was first created. Oh shit! The chuds are. The frickin'. The troons are invading us! Oh! What the heck? Ah! You're kind of dumb by. Oh. No. Did you? His characters? Find the cover! Shit! Hold on, guys, reloading. Charge! Oh, I got one. Chuds, charge! Oh! Charge. Shit, I'll put here. Let me check on the left here. Have you ever made a jack? I tried to because I was trying to make fun of Zoomers, but yeah, I sort of did a few times, but it's never like turned out into gem quality. Like, god damn it, man! I was trying to pull out this thing. God damn it! Shit! Fuck! Go! I've gotta fall back. It's getting too crazy. I need medic. I don't have the medic, but okay, thank you. Okay, charge, charge, charge. I was gonna make a Jack version, like, got... Yeah, same. Oh! I don't really talk there, too. I just browse the Buru and just watch the videos on the channel. I don't really... Well, I'm just interested in the culture. I don't try to get involved. What does this do? God damn it, the Troons are pushing us back! Teammates! Fuck's sakes. God damn, look what happened. Look what happened, man. Oh! Like, I just want to get kills with the shotgun. I just need to freaking level it up, man. That's all I need. I still have the boost. Fuck's sakes. Look what's happening now. Why do I always have to be on the losing team? Look at this garbage, man. They're always in the perfect position and then I just die. Fucking hell. No, I don't. I just want to spawn close. I hope these people die of cancer and every other audible disease. I tried my best here. Fuck hell, man. I'm trying to revive everyone. Apparently the dude who... Yeah. Yeah, he made a Oreo review thing. And he did the LGBT Oreos. And that was the, inspiration there. Well, I tried. Get Oreos got I remember he was doing a Q&A, and he says that I delete all the comments from the soy teams because he doesn't want to explain to his friends what a soy jack is. Come on, what happened here? Like, I don't know. Like, 1 second, like, it's just like I'm always on this side. So we're always freaking losing. Oh, great, an assist. That's definitely going to help level this up. The smoke is our only saving grace. Damn it. Why? It's when I don't look behind me. That's what always happens. It's just like when I decide, okay, now I'm gonna turn this way. 4 kill, that's not gonna get me the freaking next shotgun I need to unlock, now is it? Okay, I'm charging. Oh, great. Oh, I got the next shotgun. Let's see, what? Here, we'll use red. Okay. Oh, look what happens. Oh, this is much better. I killed one with a defibrillator? That's a thing you can do? What? What? What the fuck is broke? Isn't it? I don't know. It's like some Sprite thing for the soy, I think. I don't know. Oh, dinosaurs? Oh, no way. This an ancient. This seems to be like. Oh, that's what species is that? Oh shit! I got the fight. Oh, why, man? It's always under frickin'. Oh, so annoying. What the f? That works? Yo, what is teamwork? Ow! Fuck this. Honestly, this is so much better. And GTA 5 LMG is like... Well, this actually turned out to be useful. Okay. Fuck you! I swear to God, I've never seen a single frickin' game on this map where Russian side wins. Oh, come on. Wait, is that supposed to be the dinosaur place? Let's get on here. Let's see what's in here. Holy shit, this LMG's perfect. Oh, I should have saw that coming. That's like pretty cool. Rigged. Rigged. Well, I'm close to the Hawk 12G, but I want the Spaz 12. Hold on, I need to do something on this map. So I have to activate the floodgates. And 5 kills while swimming. Well. No, I should have fucking... That's fine. I must get the Yuka 6. How to activate floodgates. I don't know, I'm just gonna do this, because I just want to do this.
We now control objective Echo.
Okay.
Hostile helicopter due east of your position.
Gotta figure out how to do this.
We've just taken objective Charlie.
Oh, yeah, you just freaking wait for him to come and everything.
As I
How do we unlock it? Okay, big splash. How do you do this? I don't want to watch an IGN tutorial. What? Oh my god, this search result. Okay, 2 minutes.
The floodgate lowering out of the way. So once you get to the floodgate drain facility area, all you do is just go up these steps like I showed you right there.
Okay. Thank God, we already... There, we pressed it. I don't know what that did. Now to get some kills along the water. What? Oh, so I can't use... Oh, this makes this much harder.
Objective Bravo.
There's no water anymore! No, I can't do it. Bro, I hope whoever invented this gets farted on.
We've neutralized objective Bravo.
Now time to get 5 kills. One more. Come back! I need to kill you. God damn it. Oh. Shit. Well, let's see.
Hostile AT Sojo spotted to your east. I have eyes on an enemy sniper due east of your location.
Here, maybe if I throw that.
Positive ID on a sniper east.
Oh wait, that's a smoke. Well, they can have all these. God! That's not. That doesn't count. Okay, so it's when I look away. I want to do that.
Doesn't either one of you do. And the good way to go is probably get the 5 kills first out of the water. So once you hit the button, because there's so many people probably trying to hit the button, once you hit the button, it'll just pop up on your screen immediately, so you actually know that you hit the button. Because it doesn't tell you if you hit the button or not. You just have to know you hit the button. So hope you enjoyed. Hope you unlocked the Unica 6. Like I said, you have to get 5 kills in the water. And like I said, you have to be swimming. You can't be just standing in it. And the next thing you have to do is you have to go to the drain facility and go up these steps, like I said, and activate the floodgate.
Yes! Okay, that's one.
Enemy light armor east of your current position.
Wait, don't I have that? Oh, let's see this. Let's see if it works better.
I've got eyes on an enemy LAV north of your position. Objective Bravo is under our control. There appears to be an enemy sniper east of your location. Objective
Come on, just come out. I got just one thing to do.
Looks like we got a hostile chopper operating to your east.
Literally at the bottom, because I can't contribute when I have to do this challenge. This is Gulf of Omen all over again.
Objective Echo.
Oh! Oh, he's blown up. He's getting blown up. Hey, man, I just need 4 more. It's literally all I need. I'm not asking for much.
We got hostile Hostile machine gun keeping to your current position.
Oh. Wait, this assist counts as kill.
Objective Echo is neutralized.
What? Shit, what the frick? It's literally doing nothing! It's nothing! What the fuck? Oh, you think it'd be better? No, it's not. Bullshit, man.
Listen up, I have eyes on an enemy soldier north of your position.
Why, man? I gotta go back and activate it. God damn it.
Objective Charlie has been compromised.
Taking this. I don't care.
The hostile sniper has been identified south of your position. Where the heck are you going, soldier? Stick with us. Alright, I have eyes on the hostile sniper south of your position. We neutralize the search
I fucking people.
Enemy helicopter north of your location. We now control objective Echo. I have positive ID on a sniper north of where you're at.
Why? same guy, man.
Get me right over to the spot just east of where you're at. Objective Alpha just been neutralized.
I just got it. Thank God, man.
Objective Charlie,
You know what? I'm never going to tell anyone to kill themselves again, since the enemy team was being nice to me.
Smoke's out! We have taken Objective Charlie.
Headshot. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
You're all get going! Thanks, man! Listen up! I spotted a hostile sniper! Hostile sniper just busted where you We have an enemy soldier operating.
Well, I have one left.
Have visual on an enemy soldier south of your location. There you go, you're all patched up. Hey, thanks, man. Heads up, I'm popping smoke!
No.
Heads up. Enemy sniper south of your location.
How many headshots do I have? Desert Eagle.
Hey, my vehicle is damaged! I need a mechanic! There appears to be an enemy sniper located to your south. South of your location.
Shit. Yes! Got ya.
Objective Alpha has been neutralized. You appear to have a hostile operating in your west. Smoke! Objective Alpha is now ours. I spotted a hostile helicopter to the south of your position.
Okay. We'll do one more game. Thank you all for being nice.
The Chris Tyson
They're just both in Titanoboa. Oh, come on. I was like freaking checking. Oh, shit. Nicholas, you're here? Are you still here? Oh, hey, just giving, because I figured. Shit, I'm sorry if I wasn't responding. I was looking at the Mr. Beast situation again. It's all over now, but I gave my thoughts about it 2 streams ago. So I won't repeat it here. Shit, I hope you guys didn't leave. I'm sorry. I was just focusing on that. I didn't have chat open. I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's freaking snowing? In April? It's freaking snowing outside. What the heck? Winter doesn't want to end. We don't even have a summer this year. I mean a spring this year. It's just been winter, and now it's went to last week it was summer. Now it's back to winter. So yeah, I got this pistol, and I'm going to get headshots with it. But I also want to unlock shotguns. So either way. Oh shit! Let's quick, press buttons. Shame! I don't know, is the attack heli needing of a gun right now? Here, let's keep pressing it and see what happens. Remember on the first day of April. Yeah, but it's the 18th, it's almost May. Alright, it's time we... Oh, what, do you wanna... Alright, we're gonna crash. Okay, so this is the Viper. It's an upgraded version of the Cobra. So let's see how long it takes till we get shot down, shall we?
Heads up, enemy sniper, stop where you
are. Shit, what? I'm actually doing good with it? Nice! Well, it was fun while it lasted. I will admit I could have just, flew away, but, we got a few people down, that's what matters. It helps our team a bit. Because the guy guns down. Honestly, because I was so disappointed with Modern Warfare Deuce's Ground War mode, I just started playing this, and I remember playing it as a kid. Back in 2013 or 2014. Oh shit, we're getting shot. I remember back... Yeah. That's... I don't know. I'm trying to see what... I'm probably gonna try and do a Fredbear stream tomorrow. I just had a lot of the sexy animations to work on this week, I guess. But I've been playing this and Halo. These games are less tryhardy than COD, so I have more fun of a time in it. Shit, I don't know where everyone is. That's the problem here. Oh, they're below us. Hey, where are you guys? I got a shotgun. What the frick? Oh, hey, the Viper is deployed. Let's try this again. Oh shit.
I can fix your eye.
Oh, we both got ourselves down. Wow. Let's go.
Thank you.
He said thank you. Shit. Honestly, I heard 2042 is actually pretty good, so I may get that soon. Here's the problem, I just don't know... Okay. I don't know where anyone is right now. Oh, there's a tank. That did nothing! Let's go down here. That's it. Oh, perfect. A grenade launcher. Just what we need.
There appears to be a tank operating east of your location.
East? Okay, that's that way. To our left. Damn it, the trees. Damn it, I missed it. Oh, well, I got a kill assist, so it counts for something. Oh, yes, I got him. Apparently that killed the tank. I didn't think it would, though. I was expecting it to kill me. Wait, no, I think it's still alive. I just happened to get lucky. Alright, we'll fly this guy. Well, I will say I'm better at this than I was,
Enemy vehicle, due west of your current location.
What the What the happened? There we go. No! No! I got him. You're doing great, but thank you. How's your day going? It's going fine, Frank. I assume. Shit. The only problem is I'm not really getting a lot of progress to my, stuff, to the, what do you call it, the weapons right now, because, I don't know, this is not the best map for, shotguns, so I don't know why I'm trying to do that. Okay, let's wait for someone to get in. I mean, I could be the gunner, but I want to try and get better at flying it. Let's go. Alright, here we go. So I guess we'll... There's an AA at me, so...
I have eyes on a hostile sniper south of your location.
What the f... Okay.
We neutralized objective Alpha.
Okay. Oh my god, the biggest virgins ever. Nobody ever destroy AAs. I just don't understand. Well, like, why can't not the... Wait, I think our team's doing something. I don't know. Whatever. Oh god. Shit! Oh man. And they're taken by the scummiest addicts of all. Oh, see, I'm not killing anyone with the, You know what? I think we need to adjust to the element here. So we have two choices. We can use the M24-9. This is the LMG you see in the GTA 5 videos I've made, Random Acts of Terrorism. The M60, one of the favorite LMG I have, but it is lesser in quality to the M24-9. You have the RPK, which is the big brother to the AK-47. So scummy. You have this thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know what this is, but I think it's a Chinese one. I don't know what else. I'm trying to get the frickin' Spaz 12. But there's also assault rifles and shit. For here, I don't know. Let's oh yeah, they took the. Okay, we'll customize. Let's see. Well, we're in the fall like map. Suppressor. Okay. This is for this. I'm just trying to see, what can I use? Honestly, we'll do support. No, I should have switched. No, okay, maybe it's better if I have C4, but.
Enemy snipers operating somewhere to your west.
Oh shit! What the? Oh god, no, this is not good. This is not good. There's someone falling off the damn building. I'm sorry. Oh god damn it.
I got a visual on a hostile sniper east of you.
Where is everyone? I want to shoot someone. What is my ping? Okay, it's 59. What are you doing? Why are you running away? Oh! God damn it, man! I can't find anyone to shoot. All these vehicles are all over the place. Yay! Oh. Does no one want to be freaking okay? No one. Everyone wants to be gunner today. At least in. What the shit?
I've spotted enemy sniper due south of your location.
What are you doing, Mr. Frickin' Anti-Air? Are you gonna help us? No. What are you doing? You're just sitting there.
Heads up! Enemy sniper west of your
You literally got jet rammed. Yeah. Fucking jet rammed. Take out jets. Oh my god. Alright, the problem is I can't find anyone to,
I spotted an enemy machine gunner located west of your position.
yeah, we're fucked. I just can't. I don't know, let's try this out. I think it says that there's an AA at... No, there's
I
not.
have eyes on an enemy sniper due east of your location.
Get over here! 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 Oh.
You good there?
Oh, Hunter, you're here!
Yes.
This fucking bastard AA gun finally took it out.
Okay. So how's your day been going?
It's been going fine, to be honest.
That's good to hear. Oh, sorry. I finally got everything sorted, so we're good there.
Alright.
Alright, good to hear, good to hear. Anything going on? Any interesting concepts or anything like that?
Well, all I can say, the animation I made last night had zero... I wasn't enjoying making it. God, it's like I can't find anyone to kill.
Was that the one you posted recently to this vid, or is it a different one?
The one I recently posted, the one with Mina.
I see. Excuse me, nobody reacted?
Well, I mean, it got plenty of more views. I mean, I posted it on YouTube, and I cut out all the stuff, but it still didn't. It still got taken down for nudity on the second channel, I should say, just to clarify.
Makes sense.
Like I cut it all out, and it still got taken down. It's just so stupid at this point. It's like it doesn't matter what I do; they just find any reason to be mad.
You know what's ironic?
What?
This is the website that will also have like nude model showcases for like video games and shit. But the moment you do something sexy, it's like, oh no, gotta take that down.
It's like it's very
Go ahead.
inconsistent. It's just inconsistent. Like I can't like I don't know like what is what, you know? What is what how
Understood.
like it's like some videos that are like worse than it are completely fine.
Ooh, sorry, my connection was like that. No, I hear that. For me, what's it called? Oh dear. No, I also want to bring up. It's like I mentioned that, and I'm talking like it wasn't just like adult models. There was because Resident Evil has so many characters, and also has Sherry in it in the remake, I should say. They also added like an extremely explicit like naked Sherry model, and I just sat there like, how is this allowed? Why is this like? Not only is it up, but it's monetized. What the fuck?
Yeah, like all my videos, like the only one that hasn't got age restricted is the Rouge one, and that's probably only because she's like very black in that video, like a black suit, so you can't exactly tell. You know, I don't think the box can tell what it is. You know.
I guess that would be a way you could get around it, is that the character's clothed in quotations.
Yeah, I mean the problem too is that like for my safe for work stuff, my characters, they like Xeno, for example, she has this very skimpy outfit, and it's like, how the hell am I going to make this work? Like, how am I supposed to upload it to YouTube? Because the bots are going to think it's nudity, and even if you appeal it, they're so, like, up their own asses that they don't want to admit they're wrong, so...
Right. Sorry about that. Yeah, exactly. I guess you could post it to like alternatives like Twitter, DeviantArt, this vid to some extent, even though there's no nudity in it. Again, that's just me tossing ideas around, and you know, it's ironic because Tamer gets away with like so much worse. I guess it's because it's so poorly drawn, nobody actually cares.
Well, yeah.
But at the same, I guess that's how you can get around with it. Just doodle poorly drawn characters. There you go. Oh dear. I was like going to be doodling a little Halo something here, so I might put that here in the chat later tonight. Okay.
Nice. Halo.
Yeah, someone recently ported like a lot of models to Gary's Modern Source. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something about this. I'm gonna do my own goddamn shit if 343 isn't gonna do it.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see here. Okay, cool. So how are the commissions? Still crazy, or are you breaking away at it slowly?
Breaking away at it slowly, I guess.
Got any that you're like kind of like regretting doing or taking on?
Anything that has femboys with it, which was your commission and Hunter's, but then you two changed your things, so I was like, okay.
Yeah. Let me see. I guess anything Megatank related will also be kind of like a please don't.
It's like I don't want to use these BBW models, but since he's so nice to me and he already paid me out of nowhere, I was like, okay, fine. Guess I have no choice.
Pretty much. Oh. I guess okay. I suppose you could always try to reach out to other people for these sorts of things, but I don't think there's many individuals like you who would do this kind of like work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's like, the Source filmmaker smart community is not very large, you know? Even less so when it comes to like, very, very niche sort of things.
In the grand scheme of things, everything on the internet is so small because, the thing is that a lot of people don't know it. Who's making that sound?
I think someone's above me.
Yeah, it's hurting my ears, I'm sorry. The point is that, it's like a lot of normal people have no idea about anything on the internet, and it makes you realize how small everything is.
Relatively speaking. Nope. Hello?
Yeah?
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought I exited out for a second. Yeah, relatively speaking, it's mostly because the internet encompasses the world, but the internet culture doesn't encompass anything, you know? Like, for example, 4chan may have, like, thousands and thousands of people who, like, use it, but compared to, like, you know, everything else, it's a very niche number of people, you know?
Yeah, like, there's like probably 30 people in my city who know what Sonic Mania is and would recognize the tracks.
Exactly. Well, It's also
Yeah.
that and the fact that people don't want to be like, oh, this is cringe. If I approach this like 19-year-old boy and tell him, oh yeah, I know that's Sonic, you know.
Well, I had one driver when I was on my e-bike ask me if the SOS theme from Frontiers was
Hmm.
One Piece, and at first I didn't know what question he was asking because I have trouble hearing. Oh great, yeah, this fucking match sucked. Couldn't get a single goddamn kill, but yeah, I had someone.
They understand the what's it called? The oh Christ, the outside world doesn't know a lot about these like internet things, so they're quick to try and like paint anything as oh this was from like some far right or far left, and it's like that.
Yeah, they fucking. They you have the FBI like putting people on watch lists if they use the terms red pilled or based or chat or whatever that shit is. You can't.
Again,
Yes.
it's the reason they don't understand what like half this shit means, and so they think it's like code for something awful.
Yeah.
It's like using the expression "magic potion" to refer to drugs. Yes, that was a thing at one point. I do think D&D is so taboo. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get some magic potions. Drugs, it's like, no, 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 idiots. Oh, dude. But that's just how it rolls. And it's like I said, it's obnoxious, it's irritating, but it makes some amount of sense.
Yeah.
Now
And
control objective go.
of course, that's also kind of getting into like other problems as well. Like,
Enemy chopper.
again, when internet cultures clash, there's a significant problem between like normal cultures versus other cultures. Like, it's always kind of weird to see how the internet ecosystems like intersect. Like you
Yeah.
could have people who are big into like D&D, and by extension they like World of Warcraft, or they could be interested in like music, and as a result they kind of like fall into like video game development. Like it's always kind of like what's it called? It's always a case of like oh dear, what's the result of people who would have like normally never once looked into these sorts of things suddenly become very, very interested in the properties or in the medias, and it kind of creates this sort of like back and forth, kind of like a river that can't be removed because of it, basically. But at the same time, you also get people who are like very, very, very like dead set in their ways, and it kind of causes like as well, But people will start fighting over the stupidest shit, and then you start wondering like, what the fuck is even going on anymore?
Yeah.
It's just a constant. I guess the best way to put it is like it's a constant sort of like back and forth problem where, um, some people will be like, oh yeah, this is fine. Others will just make fun of it, and so on and so forth. It's very difficult to kind of like find the middle ground with all this crazy shit.
There appears to be a hostile helicopter east of you.
Yeah. That's true.
Objective Bravo has been neutralized.
It's just strange.
I'm
That's all I can really say. There's not much. There's not much else you can really talk about when it comes to interests of cultures and subcultures, and what kind of goes on between both those things. Not without like going into some very, very deep dives.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean, but
Let's see here. Right, basically, I'm going to take that.
oh crap! I died.
You ever think I can tell? It's like if I had any animating skill, and just could record the shit, I would be using so much against you right now, just to be a dick.
Honestly, I'll be honest, there's like years of shit you could use against me. And the only excuse I can have for that is says, oh yeah, you're taking the shit from I said when I was underage. Holy
That makes me certified by sophistication. No.
yeah.
I'm not even one like just gonna like doing like stupid animations like that scream. It's like Jordan discovers sex for the first time.
Well, actually, I discovered a vor first, so...
Either way works.
Objective Foxtrot has been neutralized.
People are also being fucking weird. Why?
Damn it, man. How the hell am I supposed to frickin' level up a shotgun when everyone else is using long-range weapons? I don't understand.
You lose the long range option to like incapacitate, then you run up and shoot them in the face with shotgun.
All I have is a Yuka 6, whatever it's called. And then I got shot in the head. I don't know, I guess I'm using the wrong maps, but at the same time I just want to level up the shotguns. It's just like I can't do that when I'm in, like... I just want to get this fast 12. Yeah, it's just making... How the hell am I second place? And also my team is losing. Like, it's like out of nowhere I see I'm second place? How am I doing? Like, I have 4 deaths and 1 kill. And I have 2,950 score. No,
oh god, that reminded me of a moment back when I played TF2, like, competitively. There was a moment where I was pushing, and, you know, I was the only person, like, out there doing shit. And then I grabbed my microphone and I just started screaming violently, "Where the f*** are all of you?" Just like, cause it was either they were dead or they weren't there, and I was like, "Why? What is happening?"
Yeah.
Of course, this was before the great bot crisis of 2087.
Bot crisis? Wait, are those bots actual, like... I don't know. Well, what are the purpose of the bots? Are they, like, supposed to be, like, the COD bots?
I'll explain. So, the thing about TF2 is that the source code for it is actually something people discovered and understand, basically. It's like a very easy sort of programming you can learn from, essentially. And back in the day, there were some like extensions and like little code tricks you could do to actually like improve. Well, one of these is the aimbot, a see-through wall attack, like various attacks like that. But the most common thing was to create, and by the way, this was before man versus machine was even a thing. So to get around like player versus, like there was no player versus NPC. What would happen is they would try to create NPCs by coding in what's it called? Coding in oh Christ, what's the word? Coding in player models to like act a certain way. So some of them would be like they were supposed to shoot like only the sniper, others are supposed to shoot like the rocket launcher, based on the class and what kind of weapon they were supposed to have, right? And for a while, this is what the bots were used for most. It was also for like machinimas and things like that at the time, yada yada. As the game has evolved and changed, basically, the coding hasn't. It's still pretty much as primitive now as it was back in like 2007, 2010, basically. And now we reach a problem with the bots now, where basically people discovered, or like very malicious people, have actually started to turn TF2 bots into just no fun, basically. The bots are basically now designed to, because one of the exploits they discover is, what's it called? Uh, Affecting frames and exploiting hitbox. And the only characters that can actually do this are snipers. So what a lot of the aimbots will become are what are referred to as sniper bots. And the basic idea is that they're supposed to spin around in one place, basically causing the frame rate to go crazy, and then charging up the sniper rifle, and then getting an instant kill headshot on any player that they're programmed to go after. And so this results in almost every single match that you could do publicly infested with bots to the point where they will shoot anyone who gets in their way. And what's worse is that the bots also have the ability, it was programmed in, to kick people. And so they'll actually fool the server into believing there's more people actually kicking a player than there are actual numbers. So you could see things like 3 people voted against it and 25 people voted for kicking, when that's not even possible within the server. Other bots are also designed to basically crash the game. These are referred to as like crash bots. Basically, they'll upload all the animations for like receiving apps and shit, basically from the game, causing the entire thing to collapse and be destroyed within seconds. And this has been an ongoing problem. And the issue is that Valve is incapable, is either A, incapable or don't want to fix the code because they're afraid that it'll cause like a lot of other problems. And keep in mind, the only reason why they keep TF2 and keep it alive is because TF2 is one of the few games that is like a passive source of revenue. You know, people are buying and trading hats every single day. And as such, if they fuck with the code like they did last time, it could create another Great Depression like it did last time. And so it continues to be a constant problem of Valve will patch this ancient code, never update, just patch it. The hackers and bot coders will find ways around it, and then they'll unleash a new wave of bots just as bad as the previous wave, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, so far it's nothing, as malicious as this has all been, it's not like terrible. Like, these bots haven't completely destroyed the game yet. And I mean, in the sense of like, what's the word? In the sense of like, stealing people's resources or like hats or doing shit like that basically. But people believe it's only a matter of time before we run into those kinds of like situations where they'll find ways to make bots, to make bots actually steal shit from people and just make it unplayable.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very hard to be optimistic about TF2's future because, like I said, bots have become essentially integral to Team Fortress 2 as an ecosystem. Just like how in like Call of Duty you have like the super sweaty tryhards and super like elite sniper dude. Like the typical like Call of Duty character ecosystems that you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a similar situation where in TF2 the bots have basically become just another part of the TF2 ecosystem, and it's so bad because people are just gonna be like, what's the deal? It doesn't matter, then just play competitive because they usually have a better grip on dealing with bots and like blah 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 blah. And that's not how it should be. Casual shouldn't be like, oh, you run into dead games in a wasteland of bots. Oh well, it should be. People should have fun with this game like they used to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they just don't want to do it. Like I said, and this is what's led to the creation of 2 TF2 spin-offs, if you've ever heard of them. One is called Pre-Fortress 2, which is basically, and this is the weird thing. It turns out TF2 had like an entire different like origins than what we got now. Basically, we're talking like I'm super crazy, kind of like mysterious, almost like. Uh, Give me a good example of like something everyone's after and say like, oh, we found the Holy Grail of yada yada.
I don't. Shit. Example of a Holy Grail?
Or like a fan Holy Grail, like we discovered the source code for like something.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Oh, Sonic CD betas?
Yeah, there you go. Like it's basically like discovering Sonic CD beta,
Or the
but in
Extreme.
like a yeah, both of those essentially, and that's what the 2006 version was. It was like this hodgepodge of weird ideas, like characters able to throw grenades, different weapons, different art style. There was even a secret comic that was recently discovered that was created, but there's no text bubble, so we all have speculation on what's going on. It's basically the heavy, the spy, and the medic being attacked by U.S. Marines, and the spy trying to like, oh no, sorry, the medic doing something that results in the heavy changing something. And it kind of insinuates that the original idea might have been that the mercenaries are like some sort of like anti-state group, and they're so dangerous that the military has to try and take them down almost. It's kind of like the A-Team, basically.
Uh,
And so, like I said, it's this weird hodgepodge. So Pre-Fortress 2 is out. Basically, it has a bit stronger coding. It still runs on the original, but as far as I can tell, there's no bots or problems like that. And people apparently, because there's just enough like new mechanics and a few goodies and gadgets, it's a suitable stand-in for TF2 proper. And then on the other side before on the other side of the coin, we have something called Open Fortress, which is a proper TF2 spin-off, which has two game modes. One of them is a 4v4, 4v4 kind of big team battle where four teams will fight each other. That's red, blue, green, and yellow. And basically all the other game modes that you have in TF2 if you want to choose one, like elimination, cart, capture the flag, is deathmatch, which is basically like a Quake style arena shooter thing. A lot of the characters, you only play as one mercenary. And I don't mean like one mercenary like the TF2 crew. I mean like an original character they actually made for the game. And his voice, he has one-liners, all that sort of shit. He's basically a walking, talking pop culture reference. Kind of like Duke Nukem, only less cringe. They added in the Civilian, which was the missing TF2 class. They're adding in a spy for like a new game mode they're referring to like as Hunt. And there's no way it talks about just recreating the 9 mercenaries as in this style, basically. So there's works of a new soldier, a demo man, even a scout to some extent. Which is really freaking impressive, if you ask me. But Valve really don't like Open Fortress, because Open Fortress is kind of viewed as a competitor to TF2, and they've tried to shut it down, they've tried to like make it impossible for the game to be taken, but people love it so much they keep reposting it and keep it alive elsewhere, and the devs are still working on it so long as they promise to not mess with TF2 proper. Apparently there's kind of like a weird sort of mixed bag there. So it's weird is all I can say. It's really freaking weird. And that's saying something. And in addition to that, there was also the beta model leak that happened a little while ago that revealed some interesting things. A cut boss for Man vs. Machine. A render of the original witch character that was used for like magazines for the game. Beta Misfalling, which was like touched up and recently like properly fixed up by the community. And I shit you not, when Valve was originally going to do gender-bent versions of these mercenaries, it's like kind of a way to add in variety in the playable characters, a female, like an incomplete female soldier. Like there's a model of her that exists, and that is impressive.
Wow. I didn't know they were doing that.
It was an early concept. The idea was that you could either choose to play as the male mercenary classes, so soldier, demo man, etc., etc., or you could choose to play an all-female crew, which played basically identically. The only difference was aesthetic, voice, and appearance. There's a lot of concept art for these ideas. They weren't just going to be like, here's the scout, but we hit him with a gender-bent ray gun. It was more like their own characters. Like, what's it called? They would have kind of like slightly different builds, slightly different designs, you know, but they would still have like some component that would connect them to their male counterparts. So there would be things like the scout shoes or, you know, things like that. But all this was cut because they were having problems lining up with the hitboxes. A lot of people just wanted to. Oh, hold on, I need to take the call. Give me a second.
Yeah. Okay.
Objective Bravo
God
has been
damn it.
neutralized.
Yeah, I can't find a single person to kill here. So annoying. Yes, I will be making 5 Nights at Chica's too. Frank and Labib Hosen. Okay. Holy crap, why are you playing like your life depends on it? Jesus Christ. The tryhards are in full force today.
Listen up. Enemy helicopter south of your current position.
I had a call I had to take, but my Bluetooths were still plugged in. I forgot I had them plugged in. Where is? There it is. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Where was I?
What?
No, I just asked. I was like, where was I?
You're talking about the genders of the things? The mercenaries?
Right, the mercenaries. Yeah. Like, from what I understood, and this is, like I said, the main thing is that no models outside of the female soldier were ever made. The closest they got was a scout model and some beta concepts, again, concept art-wise, for, like, demo map. But nobody else had other, like, models made or anything like that. So naturally, the project was kind of killed early on. But a little later, from what I understand, the fans basically took a lot of these ideas, these concept arts, and they just started to, like, retroactively make the female mercenaries a thing. So there's the Fem Scout, which I'm sure you've probably seen animations for.
Yeah.
There's also Fempyro, the same thing. I know there's a female demo man the fan community's made, but her model's not like the greatest out there. there's a female medic, a female heavy, but these two, again, they're not the greatest, and so on and so forth. And now with all the beta stuff having been leaked and everything, there's a renewed interest in like working on the beta concepts and trying to get them like back up and running. Which honestly, I really enjoy. I love it when the community can like come together and say, okay, we didn't get this stuff, so let's go ahead and try to make it, you know? It's always such a thrill to see like the community come together in like not just peace, but like actually come together as like decent human beings and say, we will do something because people didn't get to experience it, and we want to give back to the community. It's always nice.
Yeah. It's kind of like how the Sonic community has stuff like that too. If only Halo had more of that. I mean, you have some channels dedicated to showing cut content, but
like General Kid and so on and so forth.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the stuff behind the scenes hasn't been like shown for some of the Halo games.
Among other problems, of course, and you know it's always the case. And like I said, I always feel bad for the communities because they don't deserve to suffer like this. They shouldn't be punished for the actions of a couple asshats, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, there's that. Oh, actually, speaking of Sonic communities and things like that, that does remind me of something. So in terms of Sega games and things like that, how have you ever like looked into other games, or have you kind of like stuck solely to Sonic?
Solely to Sonic. I don't really care about anything other than it, to be honest.
Okay, interesting. So you don't know about, or you don't know much about Nights into Dreams, right?
No, not really.
Aside from Nights into Dreams basically being what a lot of people jokingly call Sonic's older 3D sibling, there's a bit more to Nights than just that. Aside from Nights basically kind of like paving the way for like 3D stuff to be implemented, and Nights basically kind of, like I said, Nights and Sonic kind of have like a weird sort of like relationship in that technically both universes are connected tangentially, but it's never kind of like explored, you know? Yeah. The reason why I bring this up is because that game series also, where was I? Oh god, I've lost my place. That's interesting. Oh, right. When I mean lore, I don't mean like in-universe video game lore. I'm talking like strictly in reality. The first game has a lot of like cut stuff and a lot of like cut content that not everyone's been able to experience, and a lot of it's like locked behind Sega Saturn technology, which isn't future-proof. You know, if you've ever tried to like mess with technology, you know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to that. But there's a bit to it. Apparently, there's a cut boss called Self, SELPH. And what's peculiar about Self is that it's a boss that was cut from the game early enough that there's still traces of him left, but not late enough that everything's been removed, basically. And you know what the disturbing part about this is?
What?
When the series creator was asked about Self, and you know, people were asking questions about like, what is Self about? You know, like, was this a cut boss? Like, he was super quick to shut that shit down. Like, next topic, please. In like almost like a not like I could be sued if we talk about this. It's more like in a we can't speak of that entity, you know? Which only has caused kind of like this weird, rampant speculation of what is Self, why was he cut from the game, what made him so interesting. Like, it's an ongoing investigation and a mystery to this day. And we're talking like all the way back in like the early start of the internet too, by the way. Like, back when AOL was the default format.
Yeah.
And what's crazy about that is that, in a lot of ways, this whole thing about self and nights is kind of like one of the the internet's like super earliest, like, I don't want to say creepypasta, but it's kind of like a similar sort of vibe where you're kind of looking at this and going like, why would they like hide this? And what makes this boss so like, you know, strange that even the series creator, like violently said they had to move on to the next subject. Like, what shit happened during the creation of this character that led to the series creator not only wanting to remove the character from the game, but also have like this almost violent reaction if you bring it up, you know? Like, does this really not sound like some like urban mystery creepypasta sort of shit? Like, I discovered the one emulation of Sonic and Sonic Genesis, and here's what happened, you know?
Yeah.
Helicopter operating west.
It's like I said, it's really strange to see. Honestly, I'd recommend looking up the whole like self situation online on YouTube. It's a fascinating deep dive into like how the technology, like how people try to retroactively investigate with the technology, how difficult it is to work with the Saturn, and why the search for self is such a big thing for a lot of people for this game.
Hmm.
And again, since it's tangentially related to Sonic, there is some weird Sonic parallels as well. Like apparently some cut early attempts to like implement Eggman, a version of, I want to say, CD Sonic specific. Like the design for Sonic for that game was not like what we see now. I think what we refer to as classic Sonic. It was closer to like the CD slash. What's that one artist you really like?
Artist I really like?
Not artist, but like the style for Sonic that you really like.
Junio. Or
Yeah, Junie.
Toei.
Exactly. Like Sonic's designs for that are closer to that original kind of like look than it is for like everything that classic Sonic later had. The more rubber hose like inspiration for his design. Which kind of insinuates that at some point they actually wanted that design to be like the default for Sonic, but then changed it to the rubber hose inspired design instead. I'm guessing because Western influences kind of convinced them otherwise.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the closest I can imagine that would lead to that sort of thing happening. Alternatively, it could also just be a case of like, um, what's the word? It could also just be a case that the Toei design might, there may have been like some possible like legal repercussions to that. Like basically, they could say, "Hey, we don't like the fact that you're using our design for Sonic. I want you to fucking stop," because Japanese copyright it's a fucking mess. Just to be nice, it's really like just obnoxious. Basically, you know how people will be like, "This is my original character. You can't take it."
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, only taken to a much further extreme. To the point where I would seriously call it cringe, unironically. But again, hey, the Japanese do things differently. I'm just commenting on it. What do I see here? There's a stat. But yeah, no, it's peculiar. And honestly, it makes me wonder, like, what happens in like a lot of these games as of late. Like, what leads them to be so adamant about changing like designs and things like that. I mean, if it's just a simple case of I don't like how this character looks, we should change it, then hey, I can respect that. But if it's like something deeper, then again, that could be an interesting sort of deep dive one day as well. Excuse me. What time is it? 8:20. Do I have enough time to go and get a burger?
I don't know.
Oh, did I mention they opened up a fast food place, like a restaurant, literally down the street from my house?
Well, I have the same thing too. That's nice.
Oh yeah, it's convenient. It's like I'll walk out of my house, I'll walk like 5 minutes, I'm there, and it's like, yes, I would like a burger, please. The good thing is I get to walk off the calories too, so it's like, dinner and a workout. Actually, I'm curious. You said you were like up in Canada or somewhere like that, or are you further south?
I'm in Hamilton.
I don't know what Hamilton is. Oh, okay, so it's Canada. Do you guys have Wayback Burger?
No.
Okay. Wayback Burger is kind of nice. It's like Western sort of like food, basically like decently done. Like foods and stuff like that, like burgers and shit. And what's it called? Oh god, Nick. The like one of them is actually a grilled cheese hamburger.
Really?
It's freaking amazing. It's delicious. I deeply enjoy it. It brings me a smile every time. It reminds me of my childhood when life was simple, and a grilled cheese usually meant like, you got sick and you got to eat the grilled cheese sandwich and that made you better, or you were just like having a tough time and you would have the grilled cheese sandwich. Nowadays, I just get it because I just need an escape from my own gay school, in quotations, which is life.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm taking a look at the Halo Infinite Elite models right now. Very small.
They were released?
Yeah. Oh,
Took them long enough. It's been a year. Fuck's sakes.
I kind of like some of it. I don't like most of it. The Elites, like, I can actually remove the helmets. The heads don't look bad. I actually kind of like it. It's kind of a mix between the Halo 5, Halo Anniversary 2 Elites, which is okay with me. They look decent. It's just some of the armor looks a bit peculiar.
Yeah, because
I think it's just,
for some reason 343 has been using their shitty Reach armor since, they just, they don't understand what Classic is. They think it's just Halo Reach and Free mixed.
Yeah, and it's like, no. I mean, I like it. It gives them a distinctive silhouette and kind of works with the idea of, like, the armor's no longer ceremonial, so they have to make the most of it, but it's like, I don't know. It looks a bit like, it doesn't look right. It looks kind of like on the hefty side. At least from my point of view. It's not bad. It's not great, especially when you compare, like, Halo Anniversary 2 miners with Halo Infinite miners. The differences are kind of like almost staggering, I want to say. They're basically like one has more realistic details while the other one is kind of like more stylized almost, but not in a bad way. It's just you gotta deal with it basically. And there's also Jaga, so I'm gonna be looking him over and seeing if some of the cut stuff they showed me about the model back when I spoke with the 343 representative are still there, if it was all like edited out.
Probably, knowing the current cleanup, I think they probably are gone by now.
Well, the thing about Jaga's original, like, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, or if I have, I'm sorry for being repetitious. One of the original ideas for him was to actually not have the energy gauntlet. One of them was actually supposed to be like it was supposed to be like an energy shield he could produce. So that's why it's kind of like weirdly built into his arm that way. But they said no, let's have him have an axe instead to kind of play up the brutality of the character. It's like okay, and well there we are.
And he barely even uses it.
Exactly. Again, the idea was that I think there's some coding still left over from the shield aspect where he'll like raise his left arm to block something. The idea is that the shield was going to be kind of like reactive. So if you try to throw like a grenade at him, and this was like to avoid people like cheaping out the boss fight, he would like raise the shield. And on the left side of Jaga's body, you can actually see where the impact point of the explosion that took out his arm is supposed to be. So part of his armor is actually broken and torn apart, basically. You can also see it with like his left side mandibles. He's kind of like Ertas in that there's enough of his original mandibles to work, but the new ones are actually surgically attached to the muscle itself. Hence why he kind of has this kind of weird way of speaking. It's because he's essentially talking with half a mouth, essentially. Unlike with Ertas, where there's enough to actually like formulate sentences, this is more of like try talking while pulling back your cheek as much as possible.
Yeah.
I'm not saying do that, but you know what I mean. I should also mention there was an original idea where they actually wanted to make him like about 50% cyborg. So one of the early iterations was actually giving him both prosthetic legs and an arm. They got rid of that, but you can actually still see where the prosthetic feet claws are still there, mostly with his boots. And let me see here. The right gauntlet also still has the what's it called? Its bulky design for the whole. Um, you know how in the game you get your own echo device? You know, you shoot it at a wall and you can see enemies.
Mm-hmm.
In the original design, he was going to have something similar. Only this was supposed to be like It was kind of like the Halo 3 equipment where you shoot. You know the brute like scrambler. You shoot at a certain wall, it starts flying circuits and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was going to be a similar thing like that, where basically you shoot it. He would shoot it at the player, and this would actually cause what's it called? It would cause the armor to start shorting out, and you wouldn't actually be able to use some of your abilities. Even the grapple shot um, was supposed to not work, basically, if you got hit by that. They got rid of that pretty early on because they figured it was too what's the word? It was too frustrating to fight Jaga because he would kind of spam that and make it impossible for you to actually fight him like fairly. So they edited that out and they changed it to something a bit more fair, basically. So again, the more you know.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Right, there's other parts of Jaga's anatomy still there. Helmet's still like that. Actually, another detail I want to mention is that if you look at his left side, you can actually see a bit more scarring compared to his right side, which is actually kind of like normal by comparison. Again, small touches like that really help flesh out the character. Oh boy. And let me take a look at these elites again. Why is it... Sorry, that also frustrates me. Why is it that they can never get the elites to look straightforward? It always has to be like the side-eye thing. Too much? Is it? Like, come on. Oh dear. Hold on, what's this? if you don't mind, I'm gonna leave real quick. I need to get some lunch for myself or dinner for myself. I'll
Honestly,
be.
I wanna make
Mhm.
spaghetti, so if that's
Yeah,
fine.
cool. Oh, great, perfect timing. Then we'll both leave, and if we're available later, we'll talk some more. All right?
Yeah, it's gonna take me an hour, so yeah. I'll
Cool,
see you
cool.
then.
All right, see you, kid.
Goodbye.